Hey guys, decided I wanted to come in and share a quick update with you. If you've been following for any length of time, if you saw my post the other day, you know I'm in the midst of a bit of a prolonged fast. I've been incorporating fasting for years now to some degree, intermittent fasting, time-restricted feeding, what have you, some prolonged fasts. I've done, I don't even know at this point, probably dozens of 24-hour fasts. 36, 40, 48, 66, and up until this one, my longest was 92 hours. And this one, we're going for 10 days, and we are currently at the 6-day mark, 144 hours so far. So we've surpassed the halfway mark. We're getting there. And to be totally honest, I feel incredible. I've had a couple of days, I'm not going to lie, that were more psychological, not physical. Body's been feeling great. Mind overall has been feeling great, but I think because I set such a long duration, just kind of that mind game of, man, when's my next meal? I really want some food. I'm prepping meals for the family and cooking dinner and all that and salivating as I do. But admittedly, I feel really, really good. And, again, I shared a post the other day about the benefits of a 10-day fast and the impact on tumors and cancers and things like that. So for those of you that hadn't heard me say it yet, although I've mentioned it many, many times on my podcast already, I've shared some different posts about it, but I understand not everybody sees everything I share. So back in June, I was diagnosed with a tumor on my kidney that the doctor told me was more likely than not to be cancer. And again, as I've told the story, I had a sense instantly of pure peace and joy, of calmness, that I have this intuitive sense that I know I'm going to be fine. And this is a true blessing for me to be able to show all of you what the human body is capable of, as opposed to having any level of fear. I've had a complete sense of safety, of calm, of knowing that I'm going to be well. And I've implemented several different things. I've worked with a couple of different doctors. I actually had Dr. Jenna Henderson on my podcast. If you didn't hear it yet, I highly recommend you listen to that. She's wonderful. But I just had an intuitive sense the other day that a prolonged fast is going to be what takes me to the next level and could very well be the answer to getting it to remove, giving my body the opportunity to tap into the processes of mitophagy, of autophagy, and of apoptosis. If you're not sure what those are, I can either answer them if you ask in the comments, or go Google them, or maybe I'll do another video at another date. But they really give your body the opportunity to cleanse out any damaged and dying cells, any folded proteins, anything that might be more vulnerable to be converted to cancers, those damaged proteins. So the body does a bit of a spring cleaning of sorts. And then once all the damaged cells are out of the way, next up, we can attack that tumor. So that's my sense. That's what I believe is happening. I feel wonderful. And admittedly, I won't lie, going for 6 days thus far, 10 days total, as you can imagine, there's not a lot on my body to burn through. So I'm leaning out even more. I feel really good. I won't complain about the impact that it's had on my physique. But I'm rather flat right now, being that I'm not eating and I'm not really working out a whole heck of a lot without any food in the system. But anyhow, a little wordy. Just wanted to, again, come on, give you that update, let you know how I'm feeling, and I will continue to give some updates. And I really look forward to the day that I come on and I share with you all that I have a clear scan, because I know in my heart that that day is coming. And I will continue to share the story with you all. And as I continue to say, this is truly, in my opinion, far less about me. This is far more about the impact that it can have on all of you. And I pray that the lesson you get from this is that don't wait. Don't wait for your diagnosis. I think a large part of the reason that I've been at such peace in light of this diagnosis is that I don't feel it's mine. I feel this diagnosis was for a previous version of me, a previous life I was living. Staying up late, eating garbage, drinking alcohol, all that type of stuff. And I have not been doing that type of stuff for years. So I had already made some dramatic changes well before this diagnosis that just happened back in June. And I really want that for each and every one of you. can't make you, but hopefully sharing my story and I guess in a sense leading by example, we can get you there. All right, so I'll leave it there for now. Thanks so much for following along. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your love, and much love to each and every one of you. And I'll see you next time. Have a blessed evening. Bye.